Okay, guys. Firstly, the way I want you guys to see this, because you can't see it properly like this. So you go and put your phone in portrait mode. Then you turn your phone over to make it be in I think in a landscape mode. This is landscape actually. You switch it to landscape or portrait, whatever, but just switch it and make it twist like this. Okay. So now, zoom out your charts, because normally when you first make your phone in this position, it's going to be like this. So you have to zoom out like this. Make sure your charts are like this. Then you have to scroll back a little to check your past, your history. Now let's zoom in a little, as you can see. Okay, now take note of the dates down here. Take note of these dates, all these dates you are seeing, and look for the date of the previous day. All these dates you are seeing down here, take note of them. Now look for the date of the previous day, which is this, which is this date here. This is the previous day, 12th of May. Yesterday was 12th, right? Yesterday was 12th. Now if you look up here, you can see that there's a resistance that this market formed at the top yesterday. Then the resistance pushed down the market and crashed it down till it even crashed till today, before it tried going back up again. But this, it tried going back up again. It tried going back up, but you can see there's a new resistance area that is being formed. Okay, now this resistance 1, this resistance 2. If this one can send it back like this, if this one can send it back, because now, as you can see, this first resistance that it formed here, the market tried coming back up, but this first resistance pushed it back down again. Are you seeing, thereby forming another resistance here again? Now you can see that the market, this is live right now, you can see that the market is still moving. It's trying to break this, it's trying to break this resistance here, this new resistance it formed. Now if it can break this resistance, which means it has broken this one, then we test this second resistance here. Okay, now if it can break this second one, it will test this third one here. There's a third resistance here. If it can break this one, then we'll come and test this final one. This is the fourth one. Now if it doesn't, peradventure it doesn't break this one, it will send it back down and it will break this to test this support line. This is your support you are seeing down here. This is your support. Okay, when the market tried to rise back today, it broke, it formed a support here to push it up, but it couldn't break this resistance, so it sent it back down and it broke the support, thereby forming a new lower low, a new support. Are you seeing it? Now this new support is what is pushing it back up. If this support here is strong enough, it can push this market to break this resistance, thereby breaking this one as well. Okay, now it will come and test, for this one. Okay, if you had caught the market right here, because anytime the market breaks a support and forms a new support beneath, know that when you start seeing green candles, just enter a buy immediately, because it's a buy signal. That is a very good entry to buy. But when you see it getting to the resistance area, close your markets, close all your positions, allow it to do its little fight up here, because that's how the market is. There's a war between the buyers and sellers. That's what is happening here. That's why there's a resistance here. There's a war between the buyers and the sellers. The buyers up, sellers down. So you see, so now the buyers are pushing the market again. You see, that's why the market is trying to break it with this support down here. So now watch this market. If it breaks this support, it will come and test this. If it breaks this resistance, if it breaks this resistance, it will come and test this resistance up here, still being pushed by this support down here. Okay, so that's it for resistance. Remember, the top is the resistance. That's why you see that the market is taking a break here, slowing down here. The bottom is the support. Let's do that again. So you zoom out and check the previous day. You can see that the previous day made this resistance up there. So that's a very strong and powerful resistance. So if this market peradventure breaks all this resistance here and it still gets to this point, no, this top here is going to still push it down a little back. Because why? This is a powerful resistance you are seeing up there. It will still push it back a little, but it won't go as it won't sell like the way it sold here. You understand? To just sell a little and try to still break it. If the buying power is strong enough, it will break it. Okay, so this is how you get to know this.